Hello, welcome to the Cooler Master Seidon 240M liquid cooling solution review. This is the presentation of the cooler itself. It's packed in a real nice box with black and silver printing. The main features of this cooler is it's maintenance free, it's designed for overclocking, and it has ultra-fine micro channels in its cold plate, which is the same as the CPU block for increased surface area for better cooling efficiency. So in the sides it got the specs. It's 120mm width and 240mm long, and it's and it's 27mm tall. And we go to the side. It supports both Intel and AMD socket, including the new Intel 1150 chipset. And its fans and the pump is very quiet. It has the fan noise level is 19 to 40 dBA, and the pump noise level is less than 25 dBA decibel. So that is a very quiet pump and a fan system. So I'll put up this specification for your reference, and the written review you can find it on the following link of the video, and the other pictures you can and the pictures referred about the cooler in that side. So let me go ahead and open, and let's see what's in this. Alright, so it's, first of all, let me take up this one fan, 120mm fan. Another 120mm fan. All the tools and nuts and bolts and sockets. The manual and installation manual and the warranty card, warranty instructions, and the radiator and the pump and the CPU block all together, the closed loop. So let's put this aside and check on each. First, moving on to the radiator. This is a
fully aluminium radiator, but it's thinner than the XL version, 120 XL Seidon cooler, but this has a higher fin density than most of the other radiators, increasing its surface area, so the cooling efficiency will be high. And as you can see, the packaging is very good. It's not damaged. All the fins are really nice and perfect, and it's all painted in black, and it has a refilling pot here that you're not asked to open it. And the cables, the cable going from the pump is sleeved, and it's a 3-pin connector. Moving on to the cold plate, the surface is very smooth, and I've heard that this surface is a bowl-shaped surface for maximum contact between the cold plate and this CPU. So more the contact, the more heat transfer will be, and your cooling will be better. And the pump is actually very silent, so let me show you the pump. This is the pump. It's a very silent pump, and the tubes connecting the pump and the radiator are very flexible, and you can bend it, turn it to the sides you want, bend it, flip it,
turn it to any other way. It's very flexible and strong, so you can set it up in many ways as you want. Moving on, here are the two fans here. Let me take them out. These are Cooler Master Blade Master fans, which are pressure optimized and have very less noise emission. Both fans are PWM control 4-pin connectors, and the fans cables are sleeved really well. It's a very tight black sleeving. Both fans are the same, and the blades are pretty big, and it has a very good RPM and pressure optimization. Moving on to the other components that are included in this box. First of all, two rear back plates connectors for the CPU block, and this one is a noise reducing rubber, so that you can fix it to the fans like this. You can fix it with the fan, so the vibration will not transfer to the chassis through the fan, so the noise will be further reduced. And you got a splitter, 4-pin splitter, in case you don't have many fan connectors in your motherboard. The thermal compound, and the brackets for the blocks. So they got the brackets for AMD and Intel. So literally you can use this with any system you want. And you got a lot of screws here for different types of setups of the cooler. So this screws goes to through the radiator and through the fans to the body, and this is another one, and these are the screws that connect these brackets with to the CPU block. So keep in mind, you can use any of these screws to set it up any way you want, and these screws are the ones to the rear and bracket. So that's all inside the box, and the user manual is for people who doesn't know how to set up your system, and the warranty guideline, and that's basically in for what's inside the cooler. But going more on to the specifications, this system supports Intel socket LGA 2011, LGA 1150, 1366, 1155, 1156 and 775. And it also supports AMD socket FM2, FM1, FM3+, FM3 and FM2. And the radiator, as I told you before, is aluminium. Fan speed is variable from 1600 to 2400 RPM. That is pretty good fan speed for cooling fans. And airflow is 19.17 to 86.15 CFM. Air pressure is 0.31 to 4.16 millimeter H2O. And the life expectancy of the fans are really good. It's over 40,000 hours, so that means you can use this system for a long time. and the life expectancy of the pump is over 70 hours, which means it's you can replace the fans but you can't replace the pump. So having 70,000 hours of life expectancy on the pump is very advantageous because it won't break soon. And the fans have a refill bearing which reduce the noise of the fans, and altogether these are the specifications of the system cooling solution, and it is pretty evident that this cooler is very good cooling solution for overclockers and gamers. But you know, it's not the newest model of coolers from Cooler Master. It's the latest one is Neptune coolers, but they are 140 millimeter coolers instead. These are 120 millimeter coolers. So that's it, folks, for today, and you checked out the review of the Cooler Master Seidon 240 medium size liquid cooling solution. Thank you very much, and hold on to us for more videos on reviews of this awesome stuff you can see from behind. Right, thank you very much for checking it out. Hit the like button if you like it, and if you don't like it, please leave a comment.